Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here with
Bradley.
and the critters, of course. Charlie, I assume, is probably behind Brad's chair. Nixie's laying here on the floor. And Angel just picked up her food dish, shook it a couple of times, and dropped it back down very noisily. Like, hello?
No,
It's not even feeding time yet.
She slammed it down.
She
didn't
slammed
just-
it down
yeah.
like an attitude she has, because she is a stinky-eyed cat, man. I love her, but she's to win my vest because I haven't taken it off from coming indoors. Okay, I had my doctor's appointment today, and okay, so I had my doctor's appointment. I'm apparently a lot sicker than I thought I was. I'm making all kinds of my white
blood cells
count was way up, and I'm making way too many platelets also, which is indicative to having a major infection. He's a little concerned about that, but I'm not. I'm sure it's not cancer or anything. It's just indicative of that I have a major infection going on. They did more blood work and UA and immediately called. We weren't even home yet on a UA, so I know that, he's calling in antibiotic because we have not yet heard from a nephrologist. So, and the infection can't wait any longer. And I should not be driving until my lightheadedness and dizziness subsides. And I haven't been driving as of late anyway because of that reason. Because that scares me. And it seems I get more lightheaded first thing in the morning and then late at night. Again, I take a lot of my pain relievers and gabapentin and stuff at night, so that's not surprising. But not going to be driving for at least a couple weeks. And Monday I see the cardiologist, and we'll get that started. Blood pressure was good today, though.
Oh,
It was 110 over 72, and it has not been like that in forever. So that's good. My breathing's getting better with the Advair, so that's good too. I just need to slow down. I need to let my body heal, which is really hard for me to slow down, but I know when my body is telling me it's had enough, and it's had enough for right now. If I push it any further, I'll end up in the hospital. And that I know. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to take like the next 2 weeks to a month, slowing way down, let myself heal, let myself sleep more, that kind of stuff. Right, honey? Because Brad gets scared too.
You gotta take care of yourself.
When I gave the sample for the UA, I knew I had a major infection. I knew it was cloudy, but it was, I know too much TMI, but it was also, I'm bleeding from the kidneys too, and it's like, you need to get this under control before it gets really, really super bad, like it did before, and I ended up in the hospital. And then I ended up with two infections in the blood, and a skin infection, and the kidney infection. Plus then the ketoacidosis, the diabetic ketoacidosis. Was that about it?
I think so.
Yeah. Then at one point in time they thought they saw some mass in my upper abdominal area, and then they went back later on and couldn't find it. So, but I don't want to be in basically a coma for the first 3 days of ICU, and then, I don't want to repeat that.
No.
I don't want to repeat that at all.
Not a good time.
Where you're just coherent enough when you come out of it to not understand. So, that's what I'm going to do. Is just listen to my body, slow down, chill out here at home. We're still wanting to get Brad's bed set up. He's sleeping on a little bed now. He gave me the big bed. So at night, cuddling with them puppies and that cat at night, it just makes me the happiest woman ever. Cause I'll look over and like both big dogs are on my bed and the cat's on my bed, and Charlie keeps scooting his butt till it hits my leg or something, and it's just that reassurance, because that's what I missed about my Missy no longer being with us, is that she would scoot in and get behind your knees, and you know, and I miss that. But I won't get another little dog right now. It would really mess up the dynamics of the house. These two dogs get along so well, and they've been together their whole life that they've been with us, and they're very close in age, and I wouldn't want to mess all that up. So, and I'm not healthy enough, neither is Brad, to be taking a small dog outside frequently. We need to get a ramp done, as soon as we can. And if anybody has any information on how to find out the different programs that might be able to get a wheelchair ramp or even reduce cost or anything, let us know, because we're also wanting to make it more of a porch area with a roof and stuff. So, like a covered porch. I'd always wanted one of those. That would be nice. Be able to have a couple chairs out there and sit. And, when Brad wants to barbecue, it'd be real easy. He can take his walker or wheelchair, whatever he's using, you know. So,
Wow.
wow.
And if we were to park where the landlord wants us to park, like tonight, if we were to park in there,
Today? What is it? What language is that? What accent is that? You're trying to be Scottish, or was it English or Hungarian, or what was it? Don't look at me like that, mister.
Or what, Mrs.?
I will pound you like a pound puppy.
Did you guys hear that? She's threatening physical violence. Okay, so I might need you guys as witnesses. In the
They will take one look at me.
Federal case.
That jury will take one look at me and go, "There is no way that woman would be mean to anybody."
You're sticking with that story, aren't
you? Yeah, because I'm going to break them all brownies and hand them out.
Let's see. Yeah, but your brownies don't turn out that good.
Wow!
That was what you said.
That is harsh.
But that's
now, I have thrown down some brownies that you really liked over the time, mister.
Yes, you have.
Now, those peanut butter cookies when we make so bad? Yeah, they just went out the window.
No, they couldn't have gone out the window. They haven't been made yet.
And they're not going to be yet.
Oh.
Are they?
Why you got to be so mean?
Because I'm supposed to be.
Whatever happened to the jury would think you're sweet and innocent?
They do. I'm sweet and innocent. I'm nice.
Yeah.
I got curly hair and comes like curl my hair. So, that's what I'm going to be doing. If anybody wants to get a hold of me, I'll be here in the house looking at him.
Well, back to what I was trying to say before I was threatened with physical violence is if we were, like today, it's been raining all day. If we were to park where the landlord wants us to park, we would have to walk through a mud hole to get to our front door. And when you use a walker to walk through the mud hole...
I still see right where you came in the carpet.
Yeah.
With the walker.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a muddy mess. I mean, it's not just a little mud, and it's not just a little water. I mean, we're talking swamp time. I mean, we're talking the neighborhood children, if it was warmer out, they would have their arm floaties on, and they'd be playing in this water. Because it's that deep.
Yep.
It is. It is. You gotta take your shoes off the minute you get in here, and this is light colored carpet. I'm like, why don't they put the light colored carpet in? I just never get this. Yeah. I think it's so you have to replace your carpet sooner because,
Well, why didn't they put a tile or linoleum right there by the door?
I know. Isn't that stupid? it really is stupid. You would think they would have, you know,
Yep.
but so and good thing we let the dogs in the back door because like our kitchen and our hallway there, always footprints everywhere, muddy footprints. I mean, I'm about to keep a towel by the back door and wipe their feet off when they come in. I might have to because it's a big problem if you think they're going to jump up on your bed because.
And what I haven't figured out is how come Charlie's feet soak up mud a lot more
Oh
so than
Lord,
Nixie's
I
feet.
know it. I don't
You
know.
notice that?
Yes, I have. They really do. But it is what it is. I don't know, but I'm not going to complain about the rain because I know a lot of people are really, you guys are freezing. Have a lot of snow, like the people in Texas. Y'all cut them a break. Quit saying they need to get over it. They are not equipped for these freezing temperatures. They don't have snowplows. They don't. A lot of them don't have heaters in their vehicles. They don't have heaters in their homes because they don't really have to worry about it. It's like if you live in Florida, you don't worry about if you have a heater in your car. You worry about if the AC works. If wherever you live, you want there to be AC. You're not worried about a heater. We didn't have a heater we had a heater, but it wasn't hooked up to anything in that ghetto trailer. We used portable heaters a little bit. It got cold. Right, Brad?
Mm-hmm.
Can you open your eye?
No.
Please? Don't be difficult today.
I'm not. Sorry. I am sorry.
Okay. But, cut them some slack. They are not equipped for this. It'd be like some of their high temperatures we're not equipped for. I mean, we all just need to be nicer to each other and just, like I said, cut them some slack because, a lot of them have no electricity right now at all.
Yeah.
So that isn't good.
Yeah. My cousin posted on Facebook that they felt like it was Christmas because they've had electricity for 4 hours now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's down in Texas.
Yeah. Well, I got to find out how Rebecca is doing and stuff because, but I know they got other family there, but you worry.
Yeah.
Carol, your package is going out tomorrow. It is in the back of the Jeep. I packaged it up. It just, by the time we got out of the doctor's office, neither one of us was feeling like going into the post office. They close pretty early around here. So Brad will get that mailed out tomorrow. All your goodies are in there, and I know you're going to like it. And I appreciate you being so patient with us because I've really had to slow down a lot. I mean, and I know I need to slow down more, and it's hard, but I just don't have any choice because I get going on doing something, and all of a sudden I just have no energy, where I need to sit down because I can feel my heart just beating so damn hard. Oh, I have high cholesterol now. I've never had high cholesterol before, but I do now, so I'm going to be on a cholesterol medication too. Yay. Doesn't make me happy. We're going to have to turn that around. I'm going to be turning a lot of stuff around. There's a lot of stuff I wanted to talk to him about, but he was in a big old hurry today. So.
Well, we were in that waiting, or in that.
He was over an hour late.
Yeah, we were in the exam room for over an hour.
So. That happened. That's why I normally like my appointments in the morning, but, yeah. Well, I know that he's probably not the one to talk to about physical therapy and stuff anyway, because it would be determined on what the heart tests say.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on with us. Still working on my diamond painting. I'm going to sit and do that for a while, just kind of chill out. I think Brad's going to run to the pharmacy. I know I have some prescriptions there, and so we'll need to get those picked up. And yeah, we did get KFC tonight. We got the $20 fill-up bucket. And I know what you're going to say with the high cholesterol and stuff. Yeah, this was just kind of a treat. Sometimes I kind of like to eat my emotions a little bit. That was it. I just wanted some of their macaroni and cheese mainly and their coleslaw. Comfort food.
Understand.
But It'll all be okay.
It's all good. It's all going to work out, sweetie.
It is. It is. I'll get feeling better. I'll get see the kidney doctor, and I'll get to see the or the cardiologist. To cut my bangs. Knows that? Yep. 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 Took a saw blade to him.
I'm just glad you do that yourself because I'm always worried I'm
Well,
going to
there's
screw
a
it
reason why I spent a year in cosmetology school, right? So I could mess my hair up.
up.
No, I haven't bothered to bleach it yet. I just letting it go for a while. I probably will wait. I just don't want to mess it up. I'll probably wait till this outgrows enough where I need to do something, and then I'll bleach it, and then I'll see what happens.
It will turn out beautiful.
Oh, you're so nice. So, you got anything else you want to say, honey?
I think, it's just, we want to get on stuff around here, getting our things done around here. I so badly want to find my tools,
Mm-hmm.
and I really, really want to find my rock tumbler.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want
I want to find my sewing machine.
Yeah.
We're going to move the kitchen table into the front room. It's just a high top table. And then we're going to move, we have a kitchen table. We're going to move it out here. And that way I can even sit and sew, which I would love to do some sewing. I love to sew. And I've got some like pants of ours to shorten and that kind of stuff. Um, but I feel the urge to make quilts again. I don't know. It'd be nice if I made a couple quilts for us.
Mm-hmm.
All the quilts I made, we don't have one for us.
Nope.
What the heck? I just realized that. All the quilts I have made, and there was not a one for us. That's sad.
Well, and this was before you met me, but how many times did you hear somebody say, "Oh, can you do a ceramic piece for me?"
Oh, God.
Like you're living for that.
Or in artwork. Well, draw me a castle, or draw me my pet, or draw me this, or draw me that.
Yep.
And they act like it would just be some big honor that I would sit there and do this, first of all. And even more so, not get paid to do it. First off, I'm not a Xerox machine, so don't ask me. Look at the bottom of your feet. You gotta scrub them, honey. See right down there by your ankle? Yeah, the mud from today, ain't it?
Yep.
But anyway, like it would be some big honor, and it would be some big honor for me to sit there and do it for free and just hand this to you. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And
It's
then,
like, that's my heart and soul and stuff, and that's years of training and practice. So pay up some money here because that's
Yeah.
a one of a kind. I am not duplicating my work. So
well, that's and that's what really, really ticked me off with my uncle
hmm
is when my grandmother passed away. Teresa had did a drawing for. Actually, she did it for me, and then that is one of the pictures we did. One of the drawings that we did get copies made,
right.
and we framed up a copy for Grandma. And then after Grandma passed away, we couldn't
Which she
figure out.
loved.
Yeah, and she loved that drawing. And
It was called the Hands Across Time, and it was 5 generations. It was his grandmother's hand, and then so there's his hand, and or no, your hand was here, her hand was like this, and then Emma's hand was on top, almost touching the fingertip, almost touching, and it was 5 generations, and it meant a lot to her, and it meant a lot to Brad and stuff. And so, go ahead. After she passed away.
Oh, and after she passed away, Grandma was upset because so much of her stuff had been given away with when she was moved to Casper. So much of her stuff had been given away, thrown away, whatever, and she had no say so. But she loved this drawing that Teresa made for her, and we couldn't figure out what happened to it. And so finally we figured out that a relative had grabbed it, and this relative wanted to make copies to give out because
Mm-hmm.
so many family members saw this drawing and they wanted a copy of it. So he was going to take it wherever and have copies made. And when you have copies made, I mean that was Teresa's work. That's something
Mm-hmm.
that she owned, and then somebody just saying offhand that, well, we're going to get copies made. No, that's up to Teresa because that's her work.
Yeah, I didn't give away ownership of it. I didn't give away the right to have it copied. And it would have been okay if this person would have come to me and talked to me about it, and I could have even have relayed the story.
Mm-hmm.
But to grab my artwork and take it and not even know why the drawing existed,
Yep.
who the people's hands were in this drawing, you know, I mean, yeah, you could tell it was an elderly lady's hand and a child's hand, but who was the bottom hand? Who was that manly hand? They didn't know the stories at all. The story went all along with Brad's grandmother used to always tell this story. Brad came over from Hawaii when he was about 4, and he had never seen snow before. And his grandparents lived in Laramie, Wyoming. So Brad's out there playing in the snow, but he doesn't understand why his hands keep getting cold. So he came inside and he told his grandmother that his hands were so cold, and she cupped her hands around his hands and blew into him to warm his hands. And she loved telling that story, and he loved telling that story. They tell a lot better than I ever do. But that hand, cupping hands, meant a lot. We also used to spend a lot of times just sitting and holding Grandma's hand. She loved just to sit in silence and have you hold her hand, and we loved that too. But to just take the artwork, and I had to get pretty firm about getting that back because it had been a good 6 months and it had not been returned. And I did not like the idea that there were going to be random how many photocopies made, right? A few made, it's a sentimental thing, great. But so finally I had to get pretty firm about that being my artwork and that legally, you know. What he didn't realize is that was not the actual piece. We had, like Brad said, we had done a copy. We had scanned that picture and given Grandma a copy because I was worried that that artwork would be taken from her. And so we he didn't have the original anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, Grandma teared up when
Yep,
we gave her that drawing.
yep. It was from a picture I had taken of all you guys together.
Yeah.
And, that's what I really need time to get back into my artwork. I so many things I need to heal, and we need to finish getting this house set up so that I have a place to do artwork. That's really important to me. Um, you know, because it's kind of been alluded to and suggested to the fact of maybe many things going on. I'm not even going to go into those right now because those are possibles, and doctors are always going to give you the worst case scenario. And I just don't believe that will happen to me because,
Nope.
I'm a fighter and I've survived so much. So, you know, but it's important to me that we spend each day and make its fullest because we do see where people we know are passing away and stuff. So I definitely want to leave some really nice artwork behind, and I really want to have at least one more gallery showing, even if it's a shared artist showing. That'd be fine, but I got to produce some pieces. I got it, and at first it's going to be hard because I'm out of practice. I haven't done it really seriously in a year, and I really need to get
Yeah.
back to it. It's time to get back into what's really, really important, and that's my artwork and doing some stellar crafts. I really want to do some resin and wood with you. I want to do the wood burning. I'm going to find that kid. And that'd be a perfect thing to practice on while I'm laid up.
Yeah.
And, but I really want to do some of the wood and resin with Brad. That really, really highly intrigues me. We have some of the molds I got him for Christmas. I see my friend, her name's Uber Goober on here on YouTube. She's doing some of this the coolest looking resin pieces that look like crystals and stuff for coasters and stuff. It's just
cool.
Wow, those are cool.
See, and I really want to do like the tabletops. Where you can route her in a river and everything, and then do that.
You could be selling some of them because those are expensive to do with that amount of resin.
Yeah. Well, and then I know that I've been driving you crazy with the.
Oh God, no! Please, no!
And it's
no.
It's called.
Hang on, I gotta pause this for a minute. Are we paused? Oh no. Okay, we're back. Did you miss us? I had to go change clothes, and you were going to talk about.
Oh, there's this. I've seen them on YouTube, and it's called Lichtenberg fractal wood burning, and you need a transformer, and you put two probes on a piece of wood. You got to treat the wood with I think it's like baking soda and water, and the effect is just incredible because it almost looks like it burns into like a lightning storm.
It's really cool when you're watching it.
Yeah, and it's just absolutely beautiful. But then I was reading, I did some more research into it, and I don't know over what period of time, but they were talking about 30 people had died by trying to do this, electrocuted themselves.
Yeah, but if they're idiots about it.
Well, yeah, then that's very true. And I have yet to find where they have a Lichtenberg wood burner.
Huh.
Everything I'm reading on it, it tells you how you can make one, but it doesn't have one.
Well, couldn't you make one?
Have to order the transformer and
do it outside.
Clamps and the electrodes.
The first time?
Probably.
Seriously?
Yeah, so it
doesn't burn down the house?
Yeah, so it shocks my ass across the road.
Boom! And you'd be like, please, I can bring the walker. I'm like, you sure you don't want the wheelchair?
But, I'd love to do, I've seen some of the combinations.
All you talk about, man.
Yeah, where they do the fractal wood burning, and then they combine that with the colored resin and everything, and it's just
beautiful.
Absolutely amazing.
Some of these tabletops, I really would like to do some of that.
Yeah.
I'm anxious to do that combined with some wood burning. I really have so many ideas of that in my head right now that I'm going to find that wood burning kit because I really want to start messing with it. I've been watching a few YouTubers that do wood burning, and you pick up some really cool techniques that you didn't know you could do and stuff. So I'm anxious to do that. Yeah. I'm anxious to get just my hand working again and stuff. So excuse me.
Yeah.
Whenever I get indigestion and stuff, I always will take a big old swig of pop or something, make myself belch. The biggest, most rumbling, most beautiful belch. I just giggle because it'll make Mr. Heidi's head snap around.
Oh man!
And he's like, and the dogs are all, and I'm like, excuse me, sorry. I'm proud of my belches. I will admit it. I am proud of my belches. Okay, I'm not a farter, not too much. I mean, everybody farts some, but I can belch with. Oh Lord! If you ever just spend a lot of time at home, I know Noodle Face. Hi, Nikki. Then when you're out in public, you might be sitting there and just. One time we were at this restaurant and I let out the biggest belch. And then I realized I'm out in public. And I got so red and then I'm like, Brad.
Yeah, no, yeah, you let that sucker fly,
Yeah,
and
that
you
was
just
so
and
embarrassing.
you just kept on talking. You know, it was like
Yeah.
no big deal.
And then I realized, hey, I'm not at home. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh crap. Anyway, okay, I gotta tell you about my new excitement and I'll let y'all go, okay? Because this girl, I gotta kind of take it easy on the excitement, but get excited where I can. I've been wanting to decorate the outside of our abode, and I didn't realize that we had shutters on our windows. Decorative shutters. Hey, I'm all excited about this. I like shutters.
we've been here 4 months.
And I just realized it now. Leave me alone, okay? So, Brad and I were looking at, I started out showing him, I want to show him the great big dragon, and it has a solar light. And he's, yeah, that's nice, but it's not worth that kind of money. And then, so I show him another thing, and then I'm looking and they have the old man tree faces. Well, this the window right here by our front door, directly across from this one that you see behind me, has the shutters, and Brad said I could order one. I talked him into two. And so they'll go on either side. I think I'm going to do them like this. And then it gets better, okay? Because there actually could be planters, right? But I'm going to have them drill a hole in the bottom, or else the rain is going to stagnate in there, and God knows what'll live in there. But I have these fairy lights, solar-powered fairy lights, and they're made to look like kind of a lit water flow at night, right? Didn't know where I was going to put them. Yes. Yes, girlfriends. Yes. I'm going to put these fairy lights coming out of the top, because it's almost made like wall pockets. And then I'm going to have Brad attach that solar light so it gets optimum light. And so at night, it's just going to be so beautiful. It's just going to be like, bleh. It's going to look like hair, a mane of hair coming out of it. Yeah.
And then we got those solar system lights.
Then we got solar system light. And we'll put those out, and that'll be nice. Be very nice. If it ever quits raining, which I know it will, or else I'll have Brad go out we'll put arm floaties on your walker. And you just hang on to it. Okay? If you ever want a bath, we'll just go into the ditch there when it gets full. And go, wee! No? Hey! It is soggy enough and wet enough out there. You could get a piece of cardboard, flatten it out. We have some right here. This Amazon box. Brad, you'll try it for me. Sit down and I'll push you. Okay, you'll stop when you hit the ditch. I don't have no children. They all left.
And I'm smarter than that.
No, well, I can knock you
No,
down.
thank you.
I could knock you down, and hey, better yet, I could tie a rope around Charlie, and then you could just sit on that, and I'll just hold the chicken drumstick out for him by the ditch, and call it chicken drumstick. I'm gonna shove one up your butt.
That's not very nice.
Do you want extra crispy or original?
That is not very nice. See, if there's any of these people that thought that you were remotely sweet and innocent,
I am.
You just ruined it. Right
I am
there.
sweet. I am innocent. Brad doesn't know any better. Yes, according to some people, you just are fooled by me. I have got you into my charms. Let me show you the faces, though, before they come. Because I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
Wow.
Shut it.
I didn't say a word.
Shut it.
I didn't. I said, wow.
Shut it. Okay, this is face number 1, but I'm not putting the flowers on top like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, now, I'll show you face number 2. Got it, Brad. This is number 2 face. Isn't that cute? That looks really well out there. I'm excited. I'm very excited. And I tried to work it in. Well, this could be our Mother's Day and Father's Day present. He's like, how is that a Father's Day present? I'm like, I don't know, but I'm just trying to work every angle I can right now. Okay? You know, because they're not bad, though. They're about $20 each. And they're not very heavy. They're less than 2 pounds. So they're made out of that resin. What?
I didn't say a
Do you have a
word.
problem?
I'm just sitting here being sweet.
I
and
have to be, you heard the doctor, I have to be home and be recuperating.
I'm just
And you know what happens when I get bored?
I am just sitting here being sweet and innocent.
So I may paint the strands of the hair to make that a little more bold, little more standouty. I don't know. I'll have to look at it myself. I might though. Listen, you want me to repaint your moose head, right?
Yeah, but you offered to do that.
No,
like,
I didn't. You asked me to do it.
You
I am not offered to paint that
years
stupid moose
and
head of yours
years ago.
ever. No, the faded one.
Actually, you did offer to do
No,
it
I
when
didn't.
we were still in Wyoming.
No,
Yes.
oh, I wouldn't offer.
You did.
No, well, nothing I offered in Wyoming is legitimate here in North Carolina, buddy.
You offered.
No, so whatever. Don't try to pinch my butt with that grabber. I'll bust it. Bradley Heidi. You know, I could shove that up your something when you're asleep.
You know what? This is supposed to be a G-rated
Well, that's why
video.
I said something.
This is supposed to be a G-rated video.
Don't act
So-
up when I'm on a video.
So you need to just.
Are you done? Oh, you need to go get my medication?
I need to call him to see if it's going to be ready.
Well, I need my medication.
Yes, you do.
Asshole. Please pray I get well soon.
Wow.
Because I'm stuck at home with that thing. Now he's feeling all frisky because I'm stuck at home with him. Don't act frisky, buddy, because yeah, I will make your life hell. He's sleeping on a little bed, the little twin bed. It's quite comical at night. Of course, I think he likes it because none of the animals come to sleep with him. Do you like that part?
I do.
Because he doesn't really like animals sleeping with him. I love it. I live for it. That's the main reason I got him, and the main reason I'll climb in bed. Brad, I'm going to throw some stuff at you in a minute.
Very nice.
Well, I'm trying to do this video when you're fucking around behind the scenes.
What? Messing around? Is
Yes.
that what you said?
Okay, I'm going to start throwing stuff at you in a minute. Okay? And they won't even say that there's anything wrong with me because they'll say, well, that poor woman was sick and he was messing with her. Well, she's trying to do her thing on video. Okay, let me do my thing on video. Okay, I have one more thing to speak to you guys about, and I'm not looking at you, Brad Heidi. I want to talk about the fact that a lot of times, like, okay, Brad, please. I'm talking about something serious now, okay? Love you. Just look away. Look away! A lot of times, like right now, you don't know that I'm sick because I don't look sick, right? And that happened to a lot of us. It's called the hidden illnesses. My friend and I, Vicky, go through this. And I know a lot of other of you go through it. If you have something that doesn't show up, like say, somebody sees me get out of a Jeep and they see the handicap placard. And they think, well, she just got that because she's fat and lazy. No. Originally was given a handicap placard because of my breathing. Because my asthma was so bad in Wyoming. Now this handicap placard that we have is because of Brad. Because of his mobility issues. Don't have a placard because I'm fat and lazy. Yes, I'm fat, okay? We all know this. We all know this. We all get over this. I'm one of the fatties. I'm one of the fat people, one of the millions of us that are fat. Yep, you got that right. But I'm not lazy. part of the weight gain is because of my medical stuff. If you are having a hard time moving around a whole lot, you're going to put on some weight. Um, you know, and then yes, you do have just poor nutritional choices and stuff, and maybe you had some mental health issues that your addiction was food. But I also have my heart problem. I also have chronic kidney disease, and also have the edema, the pulmonary edema, the asthma, the diabetes. Take any of that. Sometimes I feel like crap. Like today, I feel like crap, but you don't know it because I'm used to being able to pull it together enough to put on the Wellness Act. And I do it very well. Brad suffers from chronic back pain for years and still worked and was able to put on the Wellness Act also. Um, my friend Vicky has heart problems. She has stomach problems. She has blood clot issues right now. She has pulmonary edema and edema. She's got a whole lot of things going on with her. She's been in and out of the hospital for months. None of this is anything she's faking, like she's been accused of by so-called friends. Um, just because you look at her and you can't tell doesn't mean anything. You look at me, you can't tell. Well, you're not going to be able to tell unless you're down there doing a UA, and you're not going to be. I'm not going to sit there and hold a sign up above my head that says, "Hi, I'm Teresa. I have heart problem, kidney problem, etc., etc." No, okay? This is just everyday life. This is just something we deal with. Those are people that really care and love for us. They understand. But don't look at somebody and just assume. I hate those things where they'll show an overweight person on a writing card and making fun. Please don't do that. That's me, okay? That's me. I can't walk to the store. There's no way I can walk to the store. There's no way my husband can walk to the store, you know? So, I mean, don't assume. Just like you see me, you're like, oh, she's faking it. Really, you want to talk to my doctor? Which doctor do you want to talk to? You want to talk to the lab lady who collects my blood? Because she and I are getting to be good friends. We are. She stuck me dead, I didn't even feel it. I told her it was smooth like butter. I mean, you want to see my medical bills? You could have those. But don't assume somebody's pretending because I'm not moaning in bed. I don't stay in bed normally, even when I'm sick. I don't like to stay in bed. Brad will tell you that. I hate staying in bed. The only time you'll see me stay in my bedroom is if I have to pee all day long, which will be tomorrow, by the way. I haven't taken water pills now in 2 days. So I'll be really struggling to breathe and stuff tomorrow, and I have to dedicate that day to pee. Hopefully I won't get all pissy about it. Ha! Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
It is what it is. You make the most out of it, okay? That's why I just let him know. I'll just probably be in the bedroom. I might work on some diamond painting or something. I might do some loom knitting and do some knitting and watch a movie or something. You could lay on the bed and watch one with me if you get work done. What work do you have to do tomorrow?
I don't know.
There's a million things to do, right?
Work around the house.
Yeah, I want to get that bed set up for you as soon as we can.
Yeah.
We're getting to the point where I don't care if it was set up in the front room. But anyway, I just wanted to say that, my friend Vicky and I kind of made almost like a silent pledge that we're going to keep pushing this to activate for the people that have the hidden illnesses, like my friend Lizzie. I know she has hidden illnesses. There's so many people that have hidden illnesses that you won't ever know seeing them walk down the street. So while you're judging them, please don't.
Yep. I saw a video on YouTube, and there was a group of people riding on the public bus system, and there was this lady kind of uh, overacting about how hard it was for her to stand on this bus. So somebody thumped this guy and demanded that he give up his seat for this lady. And when he stood up, he had one prosthetic leg.
Oh, yeah.
And he was on crutches and everything, but he gladly got up so
Yeah.
this lady could have
Yeah.
his spot. But, sitting there, you could never have told it.
Yeah. And I mean, is something that also, if you see somebody who's elderly or having any kind of mobility problems, or maybe even breathing, standing there breathing hard, if you can, give them your seat, because that makes a lot of difference. Because,
Remember that one time we had gone to Walmart and I ended up walking?
Yeah.
And that's what happened is I did get an electric chair, and there was a lady that needed it a lot worse than I did.
Oh, you never told me that.
I know.
I love hearing that kind of stuff, though. Makes me feel all warm and gooey and like you got a better chance of getting cookies. Reduce fat and sugar cookies. But you got a better chance. He's dying to have some peanut butter cookies. And I think you're talking about my peanut butter cookies. And his mom used to love, your mom, even though she was allergic to peanuts, loved my peanut butter cookies. I mean, because I used to bake a ton of cookies when the kids were growing up, like every week. And I mean, that was kind of a staple at the house. And his mom come walking in, and usually I did bake the cookies on the weekend. And she'd come walking in, and if they were peanut butter, man, and she'd even say, I'm allergic to peanuts, but she just loved my peanut butter cookies.
Yeah.
So.
But I thought I told you that.
No, you didn't tell me that was the reason why.
Yeah.
But that's why I love you.
You remember.
But that's why I love you. Okay, you're getting brownie points here. Take them while you can, okay? Because, in the next breath, I'll be threatening to harm you again. Okay, but if you if I can give you the direction, if you mix up the batter for me in the KitchenAid, because that has to chill overnight, then I'll bake those cookies for you tomorrow. I'll even put the X on with fork. Okay? We're going to do another thing real quick. I know these always run so long. I'm sorry. We're talking about, I want to just plant stuff in the yard just like we had the yard, right? And one of the things is, I know my grandmother loved tulips. And I remember as a kid, that white picket fence outside there, she had, I don't know if you ever saw the tulips that would bloom every spring.
Oh, yeah.
In a row. And she planted them. Well, I planted some of them. And so I want to do that. And we were talking about what kind of flowers we thought his grandmother liked. And we can't decide what she liked. So we're just going to do kind of a mix of lilies and all different kinds. It's just going to be kind of, peonies plants. His mom loved peonies. Brad loved peonies. So I just want to plant a bunch of cool flowers. I got spring fever bad, man. That's probably what's wrong with me.
So, yeah, I want to plant some of that pampas grass too.
Yeah, we're gonna do some ornamental grass, kind of like a hedge, but it's just gonna be, it's not gonna be a permanent hedge or anything. That's gonna look really cool. I'm really excited about that. So I got Nick sees the giant schnauzers right here between my legs. Her butt's all the way scooted up against the chair, and she's making sure she likes to lay on one of my feet. It's kind of, I think, a security thing. We were gone, and now she gets to run in the house with Charlie. They got into the little garbage while we were gone, but she wants to make sure that she here with her mom, don't you? Oh no, oh, that feels so good, doesn't it? I know. So anyway, that's what we got going on. Hope you guys are staying warm and safe and dry wherever you are. And you have anything else to say?
Nope.
We'll let you know. I'll be fine. I don't take very good care of myself. I need to rest a little bit. Last night I let myself go to sleep. I was getting tired and I quit doing something, and I think you looked over and I must have fallen asleep to again. But I was sitting up and he said, honey, why don't you scoot up on the bed and go to sleep? I took my last two pain relievers, the muscle relaxers, and scooted up on the bed, and I was asleep just right
Yep,
away. You were having a hard time sleeping last
I
night.
was.
I felt bad.
But and I was really glad to see it because there's so many times I see you fighting
I know,
going to sleep.
and I know, but you anymore. You'll say to me, and I know, and I don't want you to have to fight with me and stuff. So because I can get pretty irrational. I think, huh?
Yes.
I can get pretty irrational about no, I'm watching this or I'm gonna do that or. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a blessed day, and we love you guys, and we do cherish your friendship so very much. Drop me a line below. Brad reads all the comments to me, and then he responds. He's great that way. So, yeah, Brad's going to go see if my prescriptions are ready. So, love you guys. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.